Up until that very moment, Hydo had thought there was a small chance Octane had been wrong. Perhaps Gredoria hadn't known and hadn't intentionally deceived Hydo all his life. Hydo felt his heart racing as he stared at Gredoria. He could picture every conversation they'd had. He could feel the edge of his mentor's sword in the hollow. He could close his eyes and instantly be writhing in pain, refusing to give in, refusing to quit, surviving the rites required to be a hunter. I've always known. It's my job to know. Keeping it quiet was simply part of the deal. Hydo stood and then quickly sat back down. His mother's face flashed before him. What deal? Bakora are not permitted to live in Daharia. Your parents were Bakora, though, and they had angered the Bakaran Emperor Oradan. I granted them clemency, and in turn they let me raise you as a hunter. Not just any hunter, Hydo. My hunter. Having taught you our ways, knowing you had the gift of fire, we knew you'd be an unstoppable Lord Protector. Hydo felt his stomach turning. His throat burned. He didn't understand. His parents had given him up so they could escape Emperor Oradan and live in Daharia? Had they wished to keep him? If they had been able to raise him, would that fateful accident that claimed their lives somehow been avoided? You need to remember your true path, moving forward, not living in the past. Hydo quickly shut off access to his mind. How could you have kept this from me? After my parents died, there were so many times you could have told me. I wouldn't have left you. You were on a path to glory and success. What good would telling you have done? To avoid me finding out from someone else. Hydo was on his feet. He had never raised his voice at Gredoria. Gredoria narrowed his eyes at him. How did you find out? Daharians know next to nothing about Bakora, thanks to us and our ability to keep them out. Hydo glared back at his mentor. Octane had been right. She had been right about everything. He had never been more thankful that she had found him. She had tried to tell him what kind of man Gredoria was, and he hadn't listened. He could feel the flames running down his arms. His heart was racing, tears welling in the corner of his eyes as he stared at his mentor. The fire extended down his hands, licking his fingertips. You betrayed me. Gredoria did not fear the flames. He had helped Hydo learn to calm them through his adolescent years. It still amazed Hydo that in this moment his mentor did not fear him at all. Gredoria was righteous. I did what was best for you. I pushed you as I did, and kept from you what I kept, to guarantee your path to greatness. I chose you as my successor, Hydo. He had lied to him for so many years. He had lied to everyone, knowingly breaking their own laws to allow Bakora into Azgul, to ensure a child of Bakora lineage would become the next Lord and Protector of Daharia. You have to understand. The Bakora are a ruthless type. Your parents' death was no accident. Who better to defend the blade from Bakaran than a hunter with the Bakora fire? His flames extinguished as he honed in on Gredoria's voice. What did you just say? I said, who better than... No, about my parents' death. Gredoria looked at him with wide eyes, his hands resting at his side. I wanted to keep all of this from you. Truly. I never wished for you to know.